Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. And we'll be having some Milwaukee Braves 1961 baseball on here today. And the Braves are traveling to Pittsburgh to take on the Pirates. And let's get to the starting lineup here. Batting first for the Braves is McMillan, playing short. Batting second is Bowen, playing second. Batting third is going to be Matthews, playing third. Batting cleanup is Aaron, playing center. Batting fifth is Covington, playing left. Batting sixth is going to be Joe Adcock, playing first. Doing the catching, batting seventh is Lou. And batting eighth, playing right field, is Durfman. And batting ninth, your pitcher for the Milwaukee Braves is Warren Spahn. Let's look at the Pittsburgh Pirates home team lineup. You're going to have Skinner leading off, playing left. Grote, he's going to be batting second, playing short. Clemente is going to be playing right field. Batting third. Stewart's going to be cleanup hitter, batting fourth. Houck is going to be batting fifth, playing third. And Samela, Sim, we'll just call him Sim. He's going to be playing center field, batting sixth. Smith, batting seventh, doing the catching. And Maz is going to be batting eighth, playing second. And on the mound for the home team is Mr. Law, batting ninth. Alrighty, folks, let's get down here to the ball field and get this game started. Here we go. McMillan to lead it off here for the Braves. And the first pitch is going to be a strikeout. Law strikes him out. McMillan goes down swinging. One down here in the top of the first. Brings up Frank Bowen, playing second. And an 8. That's going to be a single to left field. He gets on for the big boppers. Matthews and Aaron coming up now. Runner on first, one out. Here comes Eddie. 41. Let's see here. One. So they're filling column 2. And it was a 41. That's a 26. Filling column 2. That's a fielder's choice. Maz is up with it and goes over to Grote, but unable to turn the double play. Just too slow of a hit ball. Brings up Aaron with Matthews on at first now. And he's going to fly out to center field, and that'll end the inning. So they get one runner on and strand him at first. That brings up the Pirates here for the first time today in the bottom of the first. Leading off will be Skinner. See what Skinner can do here. What's he batting this year right now? He's batting 308. So let's see here. 35. They're going to walk Skinner. Not what you want to do. Walk the leadoff batter to start this game. Here comes Grote. Let's see what happens here. 32. Dick's going to ground in. Let's see here. 1, 4, 11, 12, 13, 15. So they're filling column of 2. 32 of 26. That might be the old second baseman over the short, and that'll put Grote on at first. Again, they're unable to turn the double play. One down here. Brings up Clemente. This is who you don't want to have up with runners on if you're a Braves fan. 51 against a B pitcher is a ground ball to third base. Only plays over to first. Matthews up with it, throws over to Joe. 2 down, runner on second for Dick Stewart. Dick's got some pop too. Pirates lineup ain't a bad lineup at all. 31. He's going to single over second. And Grote's going to stop at third. Well, it's 2 outs. What would I have done? I'd send him on 2 outs. So let's see. Single over second, runner out at home. They throw him out at home. So single in the right field. And Murtry is up with it. And is going to throw him out at home. And that'll end the inning. So nice throw by Dimitri. Here comes Covington to lead off the top of the second. And that's a 12. This turns into a 25. That's be a ground out to second. Maz is up with it. Throws over to first. 1 down here in the second. Here comes Joe. 54. He's going to fly out the right. And Clemente's got that. No problem there. Brings up low. Charlie. And he's going to ground it to short. Grote's up with it. Throws over to first. Stewart. And that'll be 3 up and 3 down for the Braves. Here comes Houck. And he gets a nice swing on that and drives that ball in the right field for a base hit. All righty. Here comes Gino up to bat now. 15. Uh-oh, against a B. That's a fly out to center field. Runner will hold. Aaron's playing center field today. Here comes Smith. 41. That might be a game, inning double play. Sure is. That's the old 6-4-3. That'll end the inning. So we go to the top of the third. Nothing here. 32. That's going to be a grounder to second. Maz has been awful busy today. Throws over to Stewart. 1 out. Brings up SPAHN. Oh, Warren. Let's see what he's been hitting this year. Oh, he hasn't gotten a hit yet, but he's a damn good hitting pitcher. He's 0 for 2. Like I say, SPAHN's not a bad hitter. 223. Heck, he had 4 home runs on the year. Like I say, you don't want to mess with him. And there we go. He gets his first hit of the year. Hits that ball in the left field. SPAHN's on. Runner on first, 1 out for the top of the order. Here comes McMillan. And McMillan's going to keep this merry-go-round going. And SPAHN's going to stay at second as he hits that ball in the left field. Back-to-back singles. First and second, 1 out for Bolin. And Law's in a little bit of trouble here in the top of the third. And 28, that might help him out here. And Groats up with it, goes over the Maz, over the first, not in time, so they can't turn the double play. So it'll be first and third, 2 down for Eddie. Here comes Matthews up. And he's going to fly out to right field to end the inning. So the Braves strand 2. Can't get him across here. Here comes Maz. He's going to lead off the bottom of the third. And going to fly out to Aaron. 1 down. Here comes the pitcher, Law. And he's batting 142. He ain't a bad hitting pitcher. 263 this year. He was 5 for 19 in the regular year. See here, 41. He's going to ground out the McMillan now. That's 2 down. Brings the top of the order up, and Skinner. And Skinner's going to fly out to Aaron to end the inning. 3 up and 3 down for the Pirates. Hank Aaron's going to lead off the fourth. And he's going to ground that ball down the Hoke at third, up with it, and throws over to Stewart. 1 down here in the fourth. Brings up West. And West is going to get it a single over short. Drives that ball in the left field. Right over the shortstop's head. Runner on first, 1 out. Here comes Joe. See if Joe can do something here. 32. He might do something like ground into a fielder's choice. Second to short. Over to first, not in time. Too slow of a hit ball for that. All right, Charlie's up with a runner on first, 2 out. And he's going to fly out the right field. Clemente's got that, nothing to it. So the Braves strand another one. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. You're scored 0-0. And they're going to walk the Groat. Dick goes down to first. Not what you want. You got the big boys coming up. You got Clemente Stewart coming up. Here we go. Spahn's got himself in a little bit of a pickle. 52, that's a 27. That's a fielder's choice. That's Matthews up with it, goes over the bowling. He eats the ball. He's not even going to try to throw out Clemente. He's too fast. 1 down, Dick Stewart up. 25. He's going to pop that ball up the. No, he's going to ground that ball down Matthews, isn't he? Sure is. Matthews is going to go over the first with it. We'll put Clemente in scoring position. See what happens here. 28. He's going to ground out to the shortstop, I believe. Yeah, McMillan's up with that. Fires over the first. They strand Clemente at second. Get to the top of the fifth. Knotted up at 0-0. Pitcher's duel here. And Demetri squares one up. And he drives that ball into right center for a double. How about that? Lead runner on at second. Like say Spahn's a damn good hitting pitcher. We're going to let him swing away. We ain't going to sacrifice. 34. That's a pop up to second. Maz has got that. Nothing to it. One down. Can McMillan get him in there? Got runners on the bases, ducks on the pond, and he singles over second, and that's going to get Demercury in. How about that? Hits that ball in the right field. And we finally got a run on the board, folks. 1-0 Braves. That brings up Frank Bolin. Runner on first, one out. And he's going to beat out an infield hit. Hits that ball down the hook. No play at first. He just eats it. First and second now. Law's in a little bit of trouble. They're going out to talk to him. Got the big boys coming up. Getting the bullpen up and ready. See who they're going to get up in the bullpen here. Probably get a lefty up. Pitch to Covington if it gets that far. They got Schultz out there and Attic. They'll get Attic up. Okay. Alrighty. As the umpire goes out and breaks up that meeting, one out. Runners on first and second for Eddie. And a 34. It's going to fly out the center, and the runners are going to hold. Leaves it up to Hammer and Hank. See if they can drive some more. They've scored one in the top of the fifth here. Can they get any more? 35. That's a single. Infield hit's going to load the bases up. And that's going to be it, I think, for Law. Covington's coming up to lefty. Like I say, Hank beats that ball into the ground. Baltimore chop. Bases are full for Covington. And they've seen enough of Law. Pirates have. They'll bring in Attic. See what he can do against the lefty. Of course, he was the last one. Had to go to the last page to get him. Ball's out of the game. Here comes Harvey in. He's a CYZ. Here we go. Bases jammed, nowhere to put him. 1-0 Braves. And he strikes him out. And that ends that threat. But the Braves do get one. Take a 1-0 lead here in the fifth. So we go to the bottom of the fifth. What can Gino do? He's going to fly out the left. Covington's got that. One down here. Smith's up. And Smith's going to fly out the Aaron out there in center. Two down. And that brings up Maz. And he squares one up. And he gets a double in the right center. And that's going to bring up Harvey. We're going to let him bat. I don't want to go through the bullpen this quick. It's only a 1-0 game. So here comes Attic. 34. He's going to fly out to Aaron. And that'll end the inning. Okay, we go to the top of the 6th. Joe's up for the Braves. Hi, Ken. Sure is a good one. Yeah, nice pitching duel. Law got in some trouble. Had the bases jammed there in the 5th, so the Pirates took him out. But yeah, here comes Joe. And a 19. That's going to be an error on Hoke. Down at 3rd. Joe's on at 1st. See if the Braves can take advantage of this extra out. What's Charlie going to do? That's a 20. First on air, runner to 2nd, and that's an error on Maz. All of a sudden, Pirates defense is just one a haywire. Dimitri's up 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out thanks to two errors here in the top of the 6th. 36. That's a 33. And that's an infield fly. Grote's got it. That's 1 out. Crazy to say. Here comes Spawn. I don't know if the Pirates really want to be pitching to Spawn with runners on 1st and 2nd. What can Warren do here? Can he help himself? I think he's going to hit into that nice 6-4-3 double play. That's what he does. Grote's up with it over the Maz, so the 2 errors don't bite him in the butt. That ends that inning. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 1-0 Braves. You got the top of the order up, Skinner, Grote, and Clemente. And a 29, that's hit back to Warren. Easy play for him over the 1st. Underhands it. Joe, 1 down. And they struck Dick out. Sure. I think that might be the first strikeout of the game for Spawn. Let's see. That's his 3rd strikeout. Here comes Clemente. 1-0 game. Not anymore. That ball is back out of here. Clemente hits that ball over right field, and we got a tie ball game, folks. That brings up Dick Stewart now, 1-1 after 6 there. Stewart's going to ground out the 3rd to end the inning. But the Pirates get on the board and tie this game up with Clemente's home run. So we go to the top of the 7th. It'll be the top of the order for the Braves. McMillan, Bowen, and then Matthews. And a 9 against C. That's going to be a pop up to 3rd. 1 down. Here comes Frank. And Frank's going to drive that ball into center field. Base hit. Brings up Matthews with a runner on. 1 down here in the 7th. And that's going to probably be a double play. 2nd to short to 1st. Maz up with it over to Grote. And back to Stewart. And that ends that threat. We go to the bottom of the seventh. 1-1. And that's going to be a fly ball to center. Aaron got that one, not a problem. Okay, here's Gino. He's 0 for 2 today. 61. That's going to be a grounder to the McMillan. That'll be 2 outs. Brings up Smith. 63. That's a fly out to right field. The Mercury's got that all day. Now to win the inning. As we go to the eighth. 1-1. Here comes Hammer and Hank. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Down the third, rather. Hook up with that. 1 down, throws across the diamond. Here comes Wes. And he's going to ground out to short. Groat up with that. Throws over the first. 2 down. Here comes Joe. And Joe laces that ball in the center field for a base hit. Keeps the inning alive for the Braves. What can Charlie do here? And he's going to strike him out. So that ends that threat. So we got Maz, a pitch hitter for Attic, and Skinner due up here in the bottom of the eighth. Here comes Bill against Spawn. 34. He flies out to Aaron in center. 1 down. Okay, Joe's coming out of the game. Let's see who's going to pitch it for him. Let's see here. Who are we going to bring in? Guess we'll bring Joe Christopher in to pitch it. There's Joe. Say it ain't so, Joe. Okay, Joe's coming in to hit. The Bane's up in the bullpen. He'll be coming in. Pitch. Okay, here we go with Christopher. 1 down, nobody on. And he gets a hold of this, squares that ball up. And bang, that ball's in the left center, bouncing around out there. And Aaron's up with it. And Christopher's rounding second, and he's going to make it in there with a triple. How about that? A pitch hit triple in the left center. Brings up Skinner. The Braves got to bring the infield in here. Runs are at a premium. Okay, here comes Skinner. Runner on third, 1 out. infield in a 15, and he flies out to right field, but that's deep enough to score Christopher. And the Pirates take the lead here, and all of a sudden now Face is getting up. The closer's getting up now, getting ready. And the bullpen, as Grote comes up with 2 outs. Nobody on now. And the Pirates are leading 2-1. And he flies out to Aaron in center. But the Pirates score 1 and take the lead here in the bottom of the 8th. Top of the 9th, you got the bottom of the order. Got Dimitri, Spahn, and McMillan. And Face will be coming in the game here to close it out for the Pirates. He's a CY double Z pitcher. Okay, are we going to pitch it for Dimitri? See who they got on the bench here. Yeah, we're going to bring May up. Pitch it for Dimitri. May with an E. See where they got him at. There's Lee. Okay. Braves are down to the last 3 outs here. And an 8 against a C. That's a single to right center. Good job by Lee to get a base hit. Okay, who are we going to bring up for Spawn? That'll be it for Warren. He's done for today. Pitched 9 good innings. Well, 8 good innings, rather. And he gave up 2 runs. Offense hasn't helped him out a bit. Let's see here. We'll bring up Spangler to pitch it for him. In comes Spangler. Nobody out. Runner on first. There's Al. Pitch it. Runner on first. Here's the pitch to Al. 62. And they struck him out. Big strikeout for Face. It's 1 out now. Brings up McMillan. What can Mac do here? 64. That's a 39. Runner out, stealing. Oh my gosh, May gets thrown out, stealing, trying to get into scoring position. Not what the Braves needed there. Caught stealing. Let's just do a CS. So you got 2 outs now, nobody on. For McMillan, 32. And he's going to ground that ball down the Maz, and that'll end the game. And your Pirates are going to win this game 2-1. Darn good game here in Pittsburgh. Yeah, great game. Exactly, Ken. Yeah. Let's look at the box score here. Well, first let's save the game here. Save the game. And go look at the box score here. Pirates pick up a home win versus Milwaukee. It was a fine afternoon here in Ford Field. Pirates finish on top 2-1. Clemente led the offense with a home run and 1 RBI with the victory. Now they're 3-7. Like I say, let's look at these pitchers here. Awesome pitching performance. SPAHN 8 innings, only gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 2, only struck out 1. I thought so. I said 3, but yeah, I thought he only struck out 1. Law, 4 2/3, gave up 8 hits, but only 1 run, pitched around a lot. And then, Harvey came in and got him out of that bases loaded situation. Pitched 3 innings, only 2 hits, and struck out 2. Face comes in the ninth, shuts him down. Nice job by Smith throwing out Lee. And that's your ball game, folks. Alrighty, I'm going to thank Ken for stopping by here. Ken's a big Apba fan, and Chris for stopping by. Check their channels out. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell for reminders. And on your way out of Pittsburgh, hit that like button. Let me know what you think of this 1961 replay with the Braves and Yankees. That way you can see both National League teams and American League teams in 61. And we'll probably be on here later on this afternoon, do some more baseball here. I'm really getting into this Apba and using Digital Diamond as a companion to keep the scores. So until next time, y'all take care.